Remember the concept of silence being the womb of creation. In the same way, when we sit in silence or we enjoy moments of quiet in our life, we are actually listening to the voice of God. The very next time that you're having a problem or a difficult situation in your life to deal with, here's a very simple suggestion, which is what I do. I walk out of the building and I go outside and I look at the sky. Whether it's blue, whether it's grey or shades of grey, it matters not. But I look out and up into the sky and I feel a sense of being absorbed in the infinite cosmos that is this universe. And in just staring at the sky, I feel, and I literally feel, that all my disturbances are dissolved away. It's as though it is sucked into this universe where I feel that my problems are insignificant. I go back into the building and I feel that I am now plugged in back. I am connected again to this universe because I am now rejuvenated. Who are you? I am connected to that eternal and infinite self that is called Spirit first. The second suggestion in Dharma, it is to understand, as we said before, that we have a gift. We have a gift, we have a talent that we were sent into this world that is more developed in you than anyone else in this world. And I know that sounds fairy. I know it sounds out of this world. It may even sound unbelievable. As a matter of fact, that is the most difficult question. What is your talent? Even today, in my working world, I have people who are making lots of money and they're still asking the question, what is my purpose? What is my gift? I've spoken to engineers who are very, very good, at least in the eyes of the professionals, very good at what they're doing. And today they are questioning, should I be in baking cakes instead? Should I be teaching instead of in engineering? And these are very valid questions. It is not foolish to question yourself at any stage in your life. You need to ask yourself, what is your talent? And how do you know what is your talent? It's very simple. Swami Chinmayananda Ji explained, how do you know what is your God-given talent? And this is what he says. Your God-given talent is an activity where your hands and your legs, are in tandem with what is happening in your heart and in your intellect. You are in purpose when your hands and your legs concur with what is happening within your head and your heart, within your mind and within your intellect. What a powerful statement. It simply says, when you're doing something that you get caught in that activity where time seems to just fly away, when you get lost in that activity, in that moment, he says, you are on purpose. Balaramji, when you're selling fish, in the morning you wake up 12 o'clock every night and you and your dulhan go prepare, go into the market at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you spend hours on end every day, almost every day. You return home maybe 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes, in the moment of enjoying what you do as a salesman in selling fish, that may be your purpose. As a matter of fact, I remember having that conversation with Balram. He says, I want to be the best. I am already the best fisherman and salesman of fish there is in Trinidad and Tobago. And I thought, maybe he's just saying that because he has a loud mouth sometimes, yeah? But it is curious to me. Every year during the Lenten season, if there is one photograph you will see on the newspaper on selling fish, it is Balram. And I thought maybe he has a friend in the newspaper. But it is more than that. He knows what is his purpose. He feels lost in his purpose. He feels that whatever he is doing, he doesn't have to say it, but the way he goes about doing and earning his day-to-day bread, he is already on purpose. And people around will see that. Because there are thousands of fishermen in this country. Why is it that they select Balram every year to put him on papers? And Suzanne? You see, when you get lost and time runs away and you don't recognize it, Chinmayanandaji says, when your hands and your legs concur with what's happening in your head and your heart, you are on purpose. More than that, our good friend Les Brown, he said it differently. The richest place, you remember that example? The richest place in the village is where? Not Fort Knox, not the Middle East where the oil is. The richest place in society is the cemetery. And he says why? Because there are many people who would have gone to their graves with their businesses that were never invested in. Many people who would have gone to their graves without their talents expressed. Many people would have gone to their graves without a relationship or the relationship that was explored. Many people would have gone to their grave without their song being sung. Like this, he's saying, don't be victim. You have life, you have consciousness. Don't take your greatest gifts to the cemetery where it is worthless. It is not contributing to the welfare of society. Today is your moment. Today is your time to contemplate what is your purpose. And if you can ask yourself, contemplate, find that at least one thing that when you do it, time seems to go quickly away. That is your gift and that is your purpose. That is your talent. Second, what is the third part of Dharma? When you find out what your talent is, we're told we need to use that gift and serve humanity. Bhagwan Satya Sai Baba said it differently. He said, in this time, the hands that serve are holier than the lips that pray. The hands that serve are holier than the lips that pray. In our life circumstances, whether we think we are on purpose or not yet, the more important question is not what's in it for me, but how can I help? How can I serve? Once we can apply that question and that fundamental precept in every situation that life presents to us, how can I serve and how can I help? Then we would have used whatever gifts and talents we were sent into this world with to serve and give back to humanity. In doing that, we would have taken the gift that we would have come into this world with, found the niche, found the environment, found the void where there is a need, and we would have correlated and applied our gifts to this universe. What is the end result? Your children will go to the best schools. Your children will get the best grades. Your children will get involved in the trade or in the career that is most fitting to them. Not all of us have to be doctors and lawyers and engineers. Some of us have to sell fish, some of us have to sweep the road, some of us have to wash clothes, some of us have to teach, some of us have to be pundits, some of us have to be imams, some of us have to cut the grass. There is a role for every single human being in society. None is higher or lower than the other. We all have an equal role to play. And once we can find that niche of giving our gift to fill the void that exists in society, you will see money, abundance, wealth, prosperity, you name it, you will see that all the abundance in the world will come your way. How does it happen? By finding what is your gift. First, finding out who am I, your point of reference. And when you find that gift, use it to serve and serve society unconditionally. When you do that, automatically you would have found your purpose and your life, your dharma would have been there for you to enjoy.